Okay. Uh, huh. Well, here we go. Here we go! Just remembering Aaron's like demon Mario scream. Here we go! Okay. Um, this stream is gonna be about something that happened 2 years ago because I can't get it off my mind, and I feel like, I feel like talking about it, and I get neck cramps. So, yeah. um, I guess let's hop into it. So I I don't know like how many people were here in like late 2017 or earlier or early 2018 or whatever. I don't know if anyone was here then. But if you were, no matter where you were, you probably knew about the whole LPS fake fan situation or whatever. And for those of you who don't know, that was nasty. And you might be thinking, yo, that was 2 years ago. Is it still affecting you? Yeah, for some reason. Like, I completely forgot about it in 2019, pretty much, and then out of nowhere this year, it just came up, and I don't know why. Like, part of me wonders if it's like a seasonal thing, because, like, today I was, like, going on videos, and someone was talking about how they have, like, a seasonal, like, mood swing. Like, at the end of certain seasons, they get like super upset just for no reason, and I wonder if that's like a normal thing. And I get that like every fall and winter, and it sucks. Like every fall and winter. um, so that sucks a lot. But hopefully, like, yeah. Basically, what happened back then was on my LPS channel, I decided to quit it, and it did not go well at all. It's called a seasonal affective disorder. Oh, um, yikes. I mean, I don't know if I have anything, just a disclaimer. I'm not saying I have anything when I make this, I'm just talking about an experience. But back then, I was trying to quit my OPS channel. Yeah, it was called Dead Account, and the icon was go away, remember that? And I know, like, a lot of the time I'd actually make fun of myself back then for being edgy because I self diagnosed and stuff, but like, I think maybe that was like I didn't even realize it, but maybe that was like a coping mechanism my brain was using because you know you joke about stuff um, that happened that was bad. It didn't go to plan at all, and the thing that there were several things that got me about it. One of the major things that got me was just the fact that it was so out of nowhere that like all these people were supporting me, being kind to me, and loving my videos, and then once I make that decision, all of a sudden all of them just like completely changed into a different person. Now, of course, it was not all of them by any means. Absolutely wasn't. Some of them have actually apologized since then, but it still doesn't like give me a full closure, of course, because it was a bad thing that happened. I think I think it is pretty much the worst thing that's happened to me so far in my lifetime, because I mean, as dramatic as it may sound, I mean, I haven't had like near death experiences or something, and you know, this just kind of outshines the rest because it's bad. But yeah, so late 2017, tried to quit my LPS channel. It did not go well. I think this went on October to February, was just this massive cycle of trying to quit. It was like the slowest October to February of my life because the whole time I was just upset because I was always sad. I remember like crying at school because I just remember like just knowing, man, this feels like really feels like no one supports me. Like I had a few friends or a few people in a server, but like otherwise it like really felt like no one like was there because I couldn't trust anyone on my OPS channel after that. And by never, I mean like never because it's been years. 2018, let me tell you, wasn't a fun year. Because I thought, oh, I mean, that happened. It sucked. I totally underestimated the power of that experience because it came back and bit me in the butt the whole year. Like in summer, when I was making videos, I was like trying to be happy and stuff. It was like totally not working at all. It was like really not working at all. And when it was happening, like the people, um, like the people, what was I saying? Like, I just figured deep down, like, okay, look, I like the whole time I was just demotivated because I just felt like none of these people really care. I'm like an outcast in this community. My channel's dead and everyone else is thriving and happy, and all I can think about is that people here are probably people here might be fake. These people, like, as soon as I make a decision they don't like or I make a video they don't like, they might just hate me. Um, Let me tell you, art videos on my LPS channel, those words together, like even seeing like other LPS channels that also do art, just reminds me of 2017 when I had the balls to show my art on my LPS channel. Even today, I mean, I might do it sometimes because I'm recovering, but like even today I try like not to do that because of that whole thing. It all kind of started, this is a story all about how, but like it all kind of started August or September or something, and I was, like I don't exactly know what clicked, but I guess out of nowhere I just did not take hate well at all. And seeing people like really like insult my art or like really insult my videos, I guess I was getting very demotivated. I don't know what happened. Something changed, and I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying like to figure out what changed. Why I got the idea to be lazy in 2017, because I started being really lazy with the videos. They started getting progressively worse. In 2016, late 2016, I that changed so quickly from that golden era to just crap. I I can't figure out what it was. I got a new phone, and then all of a sudden the videos just turned to crap. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I thought I was getting better, but something changed. And like I was, I like something changed, and I guess I didn't take hate as well. I started being sassy towards hate, and after all that, I was kind of burned out. And like, I don't know, just getting that hate, I didn't take it well at all. And I was constantly trying to spread the message that society sucks, life sucks, people suck. Because I got very pessimistic. I guess the hate was what started it, I guess, even though I used to be able to take hate well. Now that I think about it though, in like 2016, mid 2016, somewhere in there, like I started being like not very good. Like there was this, it was really stupid. Basically, like this Chow Garden Sonic, I found videos of people abusing the Chow, and I got mad at them even though they were fictional. I cringe every time I look back. Oh God. Oh God. I saw the title and thought it said little girls. Every time I see them, I get turned on. That is terrible. No. It doesn't actually say that though, right? I don't think it does. Oh God. That would be terrible. Oh, that's a reference to a song that I'm making a vent to because I really like the song. Fun fact, I was planning it ever since over a year ago because this thing happened a long time ago and it affected me ever since. But, FBI, open up! So, I think just not taking the hate as well started it, I guess. Just, um, like in 2016, the fictional Chow abuse, it makes me cringe every time I look back. But, and then I was like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. I started getting super into like insults and stuff, and then I started getting super carried away with it. It all started in summer 2016. I cringe every time I look back at it. It's disgusting. But that's where things started to go downhill, because that was also around the time that my friend moved away. That's where everything went downhill. I'm just like blinded by the fact that I, for some reason, adore my late 2016 videos. So I'm trying to remind myself that I was not happy back then. Even then, I was not that happy because bad things were still happening in that time. It wasn't that good of a time. I'm trying to remind myself that so I don't keep clinging to it like a desperate flea, like I have been. But everyone hated 2016. Really? I actually really liked 2016. Um, although I think that's because I'm, again, blinding myself with the good videos. But really, in all actuality, I think 2016 was the start of my overall downfall in life. Like, I mean, I feel like we all always automatically miss the past, like when we were happy, but we gotta remember, even back then, bad things happened. But I mean, I guess I also do get that, like back then, you're more innocent. I'm just hoping like none of this gets posted on r/I'm 14. This is deep. I'm not gonna lie, that subreddit has actually made me feel insecure lately, but I always make jokes about it, but it's actually like making me kind of insecure, even though I don't look at it. Just knowing like, hey, I'm between the ages of 12 and like 16. I'm 15, turning 16 this year. But like knowing I'm between those ages, I'm vulnerable, and I'm a girl, so I'm vulnerable. And I talk about problems in life. Bam! I'm very much qualified. Especially because I talk about, oh, when I was younger, I was more innocent. Well, I'm sorry for being more innocent when I was younger, I guess. Sorry for, like, I don't know what else to tell you. What am I supposed to tell you? I'm so sorry that I don't I just, it sucks. That subreddit sucks. Oh, it's so bad. Oh god. It's terrible. Anyways, but yeah, that happened. And so 2016 was the start of like my overall downfall, but at the same time it wasn't super bad. I liked like the videos there and stuff. I liked, like I was very passionate about content around that time. And I don't know what happened. And I think the reason, you know what? I think the reason I cling on to that so much is because it was the last time I was truly like passionate. Early 2017 also kind of counts too, but I mainly like mentioned 2016 just because I know 2017 was a sucky year when I started being really sassy about hate comments when my videos were super lazy, when haters were really getting to me for some reason. I mean, I guess after a while, it just got to me. Is your recent Dry Thing event? Yes, that one with all the scribblies. That's part of the event music video I'm making, which I had planned like over a year ago, but then I dropped it because I was like, yeah, I don't need this. But here we are. Like basically, the the you know, yeah, it was sucky, but 2017 wasn't the best year. 2016 wasn't either, but it's hard for me to say that. And 2016, that was really the last time that I was truly passionate, because then in 2017, things just started going downhill. I was being really lazy for some reason. So in 2016, I associate everything with that. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, dude. Okay, let me tell you something that I did in 2016. Like nostalgia's like bad because no. When it's like those memories get you really bad when snacks are nostalgic to you. Snacks. Like in late 2016, I don't know why. I wasn't even that happy then, dude. Like bro, I completely forgot about that whole experience with that was kind of the mini fake fans, huh? Not really. It's nothing compared to that. But it was like I can't even remember their name, dude. This person, cyberbully, was like out to get me. They made like a bunch of like accounts to come after me. Made like a bunch of accounts to like hate on my channel, dislike, and blah blah blah. And I eventually, like later that year, they came to finally apologize to me. And I wonder where they are now. People probably. I wonder where those people are now. Like there was a fan Corgi Lover, LPS Corgi Lover, and I remember there was just this hate channel dedicated to them. I don't know whatever happened to them, honestly. looking back, I wonder if it was a setup, but you can't assume stuff. But I guess it's just because that's the kind of thing I would have done when I was younger, but no, no, whatever. I don't know. Sad days, sad days. I always wonder where, like, they are now. And I mean, I wonder whatever happened to LP's Derpy Unicorn. I don't know if these people realize that I still remember them. I mean, as I go on in the future, I still, like, remember these people. Like, they helped me to the top. And that kind of makes me a little bit happy that I still remember them, because I feel like if, that shows that I still care, like, remember, like, my roots, and I'm still, like, connected to my roots, which I think is good, because I think a lot of celebrities, well, crap, I'm not calling myself a celebrity, but, like, a lot of, like, even just YouTubers, like, when they get a couple thousand subscribers, they just kind of forget about their roots and what got them there. Or maybe they don't, maybe I'm just tripping, I don't know, but, I mean, I know some people do for a fact, and I'm just glad that I'm not one of them. And it's good. It's good to remember my roots and where I came from, and to appreciate those people who got me here in the first place. Um. So, anyways, yeah, it's just I'm kind of reflecting on everything. In late 2016, I remember. You remember LPS Derpy Unicorn? Yo, who were you on the channel? What was your username? Was your username still Danny Dennis, bro? I also remember LPS Golden Pick, LPS Paradise, White Wolf Gamer. Oh, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. What was it? Nick Duff? Nil Duff? Nil. Oh my god. What was their name, dude? I remember in 2015 I was like a little bit sassy to haters, but I never commented or anything, bro. We always just kind of silent fans. Yeah. I've run into a few of them lately. They started talking, and I'm like, oh, hey. And then I realized, oh, they've been here for a long time. But they never talked. But, yeah. I just remember 2016, I would watch Pet Dogs 2 Let's Play. I would watch a specific 2016 Let's Play Pet Dogs 2. And I would eat bagels and cream cheese while I did it. That was when I was obsessed with bagels and cream cheese, because I first discovered how tasty it was. Every time I get bagels, I remember that. Every time I get bagels, probably not healthy, that I remember that every time I get bagels. I remember that nostalgic time. I even made a drawing, like a vent drawing of me, little me sitting on the ground with my bagel and cream cheese, playing my game, thinking about LPS all the time. Back when I was super passionate about LPS, and now look at me with my Christmas presents still unopened. Because what? Do I just not give a crap? I don't know. I want to work on this video that I have, but I can't get motivation. Today I was like really trying to figure out the root of it. Why don't I have motivation? And I realized I need to stop being in denial, because it's only going to put me in more pain. And I decided to come to the conclusion that this whole like fake fan situation was the start of it. This. I mean, I feel like it really was the whole start of it, because at that time when I was when the haters got to me too bad, the posting my art on my LPS channel. Remember in that one video in 2018, that really bad video, where I was like, oh, they hate you if you draw. No, Allison, they don't. they, I don't. I guess I couldn't figure out why so many people were after me for posting drawing videos, and I still don't really know why. I guess people were really scared that I was gonna leave or something. Oh god, I remember the suicide scare. Oh boy. February 2017, I was like, oh, guys, I'm going to off myself. And yeah, oh boy, I don't, man, now I'm remembering all these bad memories from 2016, 2017. I wonder if it's a good coping mechanism, because then it'll remind me, hey, don't, like, you need to stop missing those times to such an extent like this, because it wasn't even that good of a time, and it's not good to miss them this much, like, to the point, like, getting bagels makes you sad. You often start working on projects and then just give up when it frustrates you a lot, when you lose motivation. Absolutely. I'm currently working on a project, and I'm proud of myself for my project. You know, I'm glad. You know, I'm working on it. It's just a dumb little Simpsons cinematic with some Game Grumps audio, but I like it. I like it. It's fun. It's fun. You know, at Trashman. If you watch Game Grumps, you know Ashman. I want to make one with gorillas with the racist bassist. Racist bassist. Bummer drummer. My dead child. Every time like anything remotely racist happens from now on, I'm just gonna be like ba-doom doom 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 doom. Man, you know what I don't like? Gays. Ba-doom doom 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 doom. Is being 13 bad or good? Honestly, I relate to that so much. I remember when I was like 12, I'm like, man, us 12-year-olds have such a bad reputation. I was 13. I'm like, yay, I'm finally 13. I won't have this reputation. Bye bye. And I still had a bad reputation. You pretty much have a bad reputation throughout the teen years, but your age doesn't really matter. You know, you're you. You're still the same. It's not bad to be any certain age. It's bad to be a bad person. Maybe you're a bad person at a certain age, but that doesn't mean the age itself is bad. Yeah, yeah, just be a cool person. Also, happy early birthday. Yeah, all my comics and books have been abandoned. Every single one of them. It's okay to be late. I haven't really, like, super talked about the actual thing I should be talking about, or I've been reflecting a lot too much. How many times? That was the like exact same broken sentence that Aaron had. Man, I'm just like everything I do is no Game Grumps. Yeah, and then whenever like something depressing happens or I talk about something depressing, I'll just like hello Houston. If you guys seriously don't get that reference, you are gonna be really confused. Just out of nowhere, like there will be some like dumb, like there will be some racist joke in a game or something, and out of nowhere I'll just be like, "Ba-doom, boom, boom, doom, ba-doom." Ba-doom, 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 doom, ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. I get that reference. Yes, yes. Can't overdo it. Can't overdo it. It's just so fun to mimic the sounds. Okay, anyways, back to depressing stuff. So, 2017 is when it all started. When I posted art on that channel, a lot of people were mad. That looking at old art, people were people were really nasty in those comments. People were really nasty. I still like remember them sometimes. I think I deleted the video, which if I didn't, I need to. That's when I really started getting frustrated. So if I had just never posted art on the damn channel, god damn it. No, it's fine. Well, whatever, you know, it sucked. But, you know, that whole thing happened and it sucked. So when I started posting art and getting really nasty, like, and then like even when art would just slightly show in the video, I guess maybe people were seeing that I was more passionate about art and they just got really nasty about it. I can't really imagine. So back then, I guess I just interpreted, oh, the LPS community is hateful towards artists. That is not true. I don't know why I specifically got that treatment about my art by people who I thought liked me, but whatever. I know that some people, like, you know, they're allowed to think what they want, but man, those little kids were nasty AF, more than they had to be. Like, dang, just drink some water, dude. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know why people got so angry. Funny enough, I mean, I think that's part of what drove me away from the community. You know, so as time went on, man, I'm just remembering. I'll go to like old streams and I'll always hear myself talk about the experience. And I'll go to old videos and I'll always see videos about the experience. I'll see my old character, my old persona, Alice. Her name's Alice now. who's based on this. I'm bringing her back, by the way, changing her colors and whatnot. If you're in my Discord server, you saw her. That's like my first time drawing her with the new colors. I like drawing her. She's fun. So I'm bringing her back, and she's gonna be kind of a comfort character. It'll be nice. It'll be cute. Ow, my knee. Ugh. So yeah. It sucked. I just remember all these comments. I remember like all of them. They're engraved into my head, dude. I mean, that had to have been the worst thing that happened in my life. I mean, internet can be damaging to you. You never know what'll happen. And I mean, one of the biggest things that made this so hurtful was the fact that it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, hey, I'm making a decision to leave. Hope you understand. And I was like expecting mostly good feedback. I was expecting some comebacks, which I figured, I could just clear up. Like, I mean, it's mentally damaging to me when you say come back, because it makes me feel like you don't care about my health because I'm leaving for my health. And I figured they don't understand. But back then I was like in like a very frantic, upset mood. So like even those comments, I did not like them. And I mean, when people said, I remember so many comments. I remember one comment. I think even maybe my memory gets super messed up sometimes, so I don't know. But I remember this comment. I think it even got like 8 likes, which it shouldn't have gotten any likes. I remember this particular comment. I still, I think, see the person around sometimes, and I just like remember. I just remember their comment, because theirs is always one of the first I remember when I think of this experience. And what is this? Probably a 10-year-old, maybe, I don't know. They were very young, because I remember most of my fan base was very young. It was all a bunch of kids telling me this, which is why, like, seeing people, like, talking, like, where you can, like, even just tell that they're a little kid, you know, you could just, like, they're just, like, that sometimes, like, makes me nervous. On my Squidster stream that I made recently, where I tried to talk, like, I saw a lot of people, like, requesting videos or stuff, or, like, you could just tell they were young, and I just, like, got memories. And it wasn't their fault, obviously. They don't even realize what they're doing. They're fine, right? It's me. It's all me. I mean, not me, but, like, my brain. The experience. Well, blame the experience. Don't blame anyone, just blame the experience, right? The comment was basically threatening. Oh, why is the heater on? It's hot. Basically, they said, if you leave, I'll cut myself. And, like, I gotta preach myself, because I remember even back then, even though I was, like, intimidated by it, even back then I had some self-respect to tell them off. Like, you don't need to, don't say that to make me feel bad. I could even tell that back then. And I'm proud of myself for that. It was a good move. It was a good thing. I remember that comment. I was stunned seeing it. You remember. It's honestly really nice to be around people who remember the experience, because then I feel like I'm with people who know exactly like what I went through. I was kind of hoping for that on the stream. Of course, everyone else is just as valid. And it's nice to hear people listen to my experience, but it's nice to be around people who were there, like know exactly what it was like, because then they know what it was, and they know what happened. It's like, oh, I also remember going through the comments of episode 10 of Camp Riverwood. I honestly feel like deleting that and re-uploading it. I just might too, because that comment section is a disaster. Don't even check it. I don't even know if comments are enabled. Like, don't even check it. It's hot. It's hot. I need to go turn the thing off. Why is It's always hot in my room. Yeah, I remember. Like, don't even check episode 10 of Camp Riverwood. Oh yeah, there's two. The newer-ish one, you know. Because that was one of my last videos before I quit. I remember the one video where I had a drawing of me with the fuck math shirt, my persona, and like the bottom. Why is it still going on? I turned it off. And I remember, like, one comment was like, I hate you because you left. There are some comments that just stuck with me. Just because they did, and they hurt me. And I, like, want them to know, like, how they affected me, because obviously you want people to know. You want them to know you did this, and it hurt me. You know. And I do remember one time someone was rude to me on one of my videos, and then they were nice to a popular LPS tuber, and that just made me think, what if some of my current fans are not really nice people? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. 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 I can't believe I completely forgot I did any of that. Okay, we're gonna take a trip to May and June 2018, where I completely lashed out at the community. Oh yay, it turned off. Where I completely lashed out at the OPS community. I made a video on Squidster. I made a video. I went to the comments on a popular video. I was nasty to some people for being rude, because I was so driven insane by the experience haunting me. Ugh. Oh, you remember them. Man, I'm sorry. That is not a human that I want to be. I completely forgot about that, and then I just remembered it when I was talking about, when I saw people being rude, like, my mind was I was in such a toxic mindset. I thought, you know, all these people, I better not be. And I remember one of them was a fan of me, so seeing them be rude on that video, I was very nasty to them. It was all me retaliating. Oh, God. I just, yeah. I'm very, very sorry about that. I will never be that type of person again. And I think that was one of my worst points. I can't even sugarcoat it. I was terrible to people. Just, some of them, I mean, yeah, they were being haters, they were expressing their opinion. And, you know, yeah, people don't want to be reminded of things they did, but sometimes you gotta remember it. I mean, I completely forgot about it somehow. I don't know how I did. It was me lashing out onto people because I was so driven up the wall about this. I was like, literally like crazy, like thinking all these people fake, 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 like I was in such a bad. That was terrible. But I'm glad I'll never have to face that again. Even if I get paranoid, it's not like, you know, you've grown, Allison. We all genuinely forgive you, I hope. You were young, you make mistakes. Thank you. Yes, we all make mistakes. You know, some worse than others, but I'm glad that I've grown and improved from that. To the point I forgot about it. It sucked. I'm really sad that I did that. I hope those people are okay. You know, I remember a time I got into an argument with someone. I think this was something that I was going to take to my grave. Something I completely forgot about. And then the other day, I just remembered it, and I'm like, oh my god, that. And, like, there was this person who was, like, I think an adult. She was, like, on one of my LPS videos. I don't remember how any of the arguments started, but we got into, like, a massive argument, and then out of nowhere, they break out with, I hope you're glad, like, if how I mentioned this stream is gonna have some very triggering topics, yeah. Uh, it doesn't feel nice to talk about these, but I know I should. You should talk about them. So I just remember this person said, I'm done. I give up. I hope you're happy someone's killing themselves because of you. And I, like, the whole day I just thought about it. Like, did I really just cost someone their life? They ended up being okay. We were both bad in that argument. I figured I would just take that to my grave because I didn't want to think about it. I don't even remember what happened in the argument. I think both of us were bad. I mean, geez, I don't talking happened, but she was okay. We came to good terms. That was it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. And I'm thinking about this now. I don't know if I should have said it. Uh, but man, I mean, I don't know. I I can't say much because I don't exactly remember what happened. The past is in the past. That is true, but I guess I should just try. I should try to forget about it. But and I did for a long time. But man, I mean, again, I feel kind of bad talking about it now. But bad things happen. And I'm just glad nothing happened to them. That I didn't cause them to do anything. I think. I hope. Uh, yeah. I'm literally sorry for literally everything ever that I've ever done. Ugh, that's an exotic title. It's lyrics of a song that I'm using to make event thing, and it's actually almost kind of done. So, but yeah. Please excuse my thirst. Yeah, man, I'm just reflecting, and now I remember all these times. And I'm thinking maybe I won't miss 2016 as much, remembering that it really wasn't that good of a time. But at the same time, I don't want to make myself think 2016 was terrible. I want to be in a good mindset with my LPS channel. It was such a long journey of ups and downs, a lot of downs, especially since the fake fans thing, which I still haven't really gotten into. I remember another comment on episode 10 of Camper with this person who was pretty much quiet, like my whole journey. They decided to, I mean, honestly, they were more mature about it, I guess, but it was also something that stuck with me that angered me. How once I left, like, I'm pretty sure they also mentioned something about how I was handling the situation, which I guess they kind of made a good point about because I was very angry, and like getting antsy. But there was also some. No, let's not even talk about how much victim blaming because I can't tell you after all this was happening. Um, the reason it really felt like no one was there, and another huge reason why this whole thing affected me so bad, was because the people who found out about it, I remember a comment that I think is still on one of my old streams. I think when I was on one of my old streams, I looked into the comments and saw it, like, recently. Like, so it was like four people were I can't even, bruh. When I was moving on to my new channel, hordes of people from my LPS channel just came and started like lashing out about my choices and telling me to quit. I remember when I even came back to my LPS channel. Like I'm jumping from topic to topic because there's so much I remember that I don't want to remember. I came back to my LPS channel and made a drawing. Like, okay, I'm brave, I'm gonna make this drawing. And a single comment that stuck with me that made me like take down the video. Um, like even though it was a drawing about me returning, this person was like, stop drawing, stop animating, stop doing this. And I think the reason that stuck with me is because that's kind of like the pretty much the summary of what a lot of people were saying. Um, and it was bad. I mean, oh man, it was sucky. But I mean, I don't. As much as my head hurts talking about this, I know that it's important for me to talk about this. I need to like, get this stuff out to people, especially like I know that it's good for me to talk with people who were there because they know the experience. Like talking with someone it's so weird looking back. Like it feels like a fever dream, almost. Um, like just seeing someone who was like, I was there. I remember that. I saw that comment. It's like, I mean, it touches me. It, I mean, it feels like wow, I remember there was this one person with a picture of them like winning a medal or something. Like this girl who won a medal as their icon. They really did not like me or Fabulous Fables. Let me tell you, they really did not like it. There are a lot of hater experiences I remember. I feel like if I just didn't interact with them as much, I definitely wouldn't remember them. And once I learned that, I kind of stopped. And now lately, I don't remember them as much at all, because I kind of stopped interacting with them. Stopped giving a shite, which I think is a good tip, but it's hard to. You know what's weird? My anger issues hardly affect me anymore. I can hardly believe that, but I think it's because I haven't really been active on any like channels, so I haven't like gotten hate to like be angry about. Well, that leads me to another thing. Oh no, another memory. Okay, Squidster. I think it was October 2018. Like, I made a post, like, why does nobody look at my posts? I'm actually crying. It was supposed to be an ironic, guys, I'm legit crying right now. But I don't think I made it as obvious of a joke because everyone got really angry at me. And I, like, cried because I was like, nope, this is the fake fan situation again. And let me tell you, that fake fan situation triggered so many fears for me. Like, and it still does. Like, throughout my life. Like, whenever, like, a bunch of people get angry at me, I'm like, well, it's happening again. It's happening again. Oh, no, it's happening again. I killed her. I went to the supermarket. Dear customers, just a reminder that we love you very much. Oh, yeah. And honestly, I try to look back on these in a non-biased light. Let me tell you, it is hard to. Looking back on that experience, I think maybe I didn't make it clear enough, so people wanted to like tell me off. So I guess that experience I remember a bit better. But still, mm, it doesn't feel nice at all. That fake fan situation was pretty much the first experience I ever had with fake people. Whenever I even think of the word fake now, I just remember that entire thing. And thinking about how many things remind me of it, I'm like kind of concerned for my health. Like, is it trauma? Like, and I can't tell what I can like claim as something. Like, I obviously self-diagnosing is bad. I can't tell what I can claim about myself without having seen a professional. Do you need a professional to confirm if it's trauma? I don't know. I mean, I always feel like it's invalid because I don't get nightmares. Wait, technically I have gotten nightmares. Okay, because like I had friends and there were different reasons I figured they were fake, but it also reminded me of the fake fan situation, and I got nightmares about that. So, ugh, that sucked. I've gotten nightmares about stuff. I mean, today, what reminded me of all this, I was just coming home, trying to like make my OPS video yesterday. My dad was like laying it down on me, like, you haven't made videos in months. You don't have motivation. Like, he was like telling me just straight up, maybe it, like, you don't have motivation anymore. And like, I didn't want to listen to him. I still don't. I mean, looking at OPS videos, watching them, remembering stuff, I mean, I know. I still want to do this. I still want to. But I think these seasonal, like, lack of motivations, lacks of motivation. What was that sentence that I literally could not say? That big couple of days? Yeah, the next big couple of days. It's happening again. It's happening again! What's happening? Talking about trauma. Oh, this doesn't fit over my head. It's boring. Hey guys, Look at me. Ah. I'm clearly losing my head. Losing my mind. So when that happened, just talk like this for the whole stream. Okay. What? Yeah. I left it outside your door. Yeah. The thing that happened, it sucks. 2019 was, I got shoulder spasms. The thing with 2019, it was actually a good year for LPS videos for the most part. I wasn't faking being happy anymore. I was truly happy. I was truly really happy. Making those videos. I actually wanted to make them. It wasn't fake like 2018. Yes, the Simpsons movie, guys. Look at my poster. Look at my poster. I got it. Yay, look, there's that we're posting now. You got the Simpsons movie poster. Now I can sleep on that side of the bed because it's not a total mess. There's my broken phone and DS. Oh, I love it. Yay. And more are sure to come. Anyways. Yeah, good day's good. I still have an hour until I go to bed. Weird stuff. I wish I had a new charger because my charger stopped working. I swear I have a curse with like chargers. My chargers are cursed. They just don't work. Always break. You can tell I'm feeling better because I'm going totally off track and talking about other stuff. But like earlier I was just crying about this because my dad laid it on the water for me. Why do you keep losing motivation? I know that I still like videos. I don't think I'm just in denial. You know, my brain has tricked me a lot lately. Like, our whole drama server that I talked about for a while. I mean, we spent so much time bashing my people for liking things just because, like, someone they were obsessed with liked it. Trust me, I'm trying to hide it, okay? But it's kind of hard when it's so specific like that. But, and that would make me think, like, my friends have suggested things to me, and I'd get into them. I really like gorillas now. Part of my, like, I know that I like them, but because I'm not super familiar with the story, and I claim to be a Gorillaz fan, I feel like one of those, like, I now feel like, and my brain always tells me now, well, you're not a true fan of the Gorillaz, you know, you're not a true fan. Or you're not a true fan of Invader Zim. Even sometimes with The Simpsons, like, oh, you're not a true fan of Simpsons because that one reference went over your head. Like, shut up, brain. I wish my brain would stop doing that lately because I know it's a load of crap. It just doesn't want to leave me alone about it. Oh, you're not a true fan. You're not a true fan. You're not a true fan. Blah, blah, blah. Not true. Ew. Shut your mouth. I'll shut it for ya. Bam! Dennis, I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass. Bam! Mrs. the Menace. Mrs. the Menace. True can. I'm a true can. I'm a true can. You just see the nasty spit flying? Crackhead hours be like. See, here's the problem. I knew that I would feel better once I talked about this. And even then, I still don't really feel like I finished my thought. I'm not done yet. But, like, I knew that I'd feel better, which made me sad because now I still want to finish my vent. But if I'm not feeling the same way tomorrow, I don't want to force myself to feel the same way to make me finish the vent. And if I try to finish the vent tomorrow, whatever. I'm just going to finish it. I've had this plan for a while. I want to do it because it's cool so far and I'm proud of it. Annie, are you Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? This is what happens when I stream. At first, it's all depressing. And then it turns into this. Well, we got a lot of people on the stream. Be sad, you'll get attention. I mean, that is true. So, that whole thing happened. Let me tell you about January 15th. I think... Man, I don't even remember all the people who were there. I made a server. I made a video about a server. And this one person who I remember it was like 3 specific people who really like got me on January 15th. Or maybe 2 main people. I remember the 2 main people. One of them is now like a fan of me. And they learned their lesson. But their comment from years ago still like gets me sometimes. It was, I guess, it wasn't much different from the other comments, but I guess it just got me that one time. On like January 15th, I was just done. Like, I was done. January 15th, 2018, I was done. I gave up. Like, I was just letting myself go. It was Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I cried, dude. I cried my eyes out. And it sucked. I cried a lot that day. Because I sucked. So, that was just the worst day. January 15th, I've talked about it a few times. January 15th, 2018. And it was that day I had a server. And it was literally like me, like wanting, like, death. So, I just made that server to talk and stuff, and in the voice chat people were like super nice to me. I'm not like in touch with a lot of those people anymore, and I'm like, but like those people were really nice to me. And I remember just like hopping on Wario Land Shake It eventually after hours of sobbing. I remember, I can't believe it was 2 years ago. You ever remember something and then it's like you feel like you're there, and it's crazy how long ago it was? Like, that wasn't long ago. It's like, it's so weird now. Now I'm just like tripping. Like, I remember being in the chair, looking at my phone, going to the YouTube comment section to like hurt myself, which people do. It's like a form of like emotional like self-harm. And like, I was like looking at the comments, and like people in Discord were like, yo, you can't look at the comments. But I kept doing it because it was just like, I remember sitting in the chair looking at it and looking at the Discord chat, being the VC, and talking to people. I remember it distinctly. All those videos are gone now. Can you believe it? All those videos are gone now? All those videos, you know. And then, oh, you know what? Why did I say it like that? I sound like a boomer. You know what? You kids, you don't understand how bad things were back in my day. You sat in the chair crying. Well, we didn't cry. We got up and planted our crops. It's like all depressing, bummer drummer mode. And then just out of nowhere, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna start saying you know what now. You know what? These things always start, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start saying that now. But I don't think I ever actually do. Booty with a Spooty lived on. Red bread, white crust came back a little while ago. And a title. Sticky Icky Mickey, I think I've kind of said that a few times. I just remember in late 2017 I was obsessed with like making little memes and stuff based on it. Excuse me. This is the video on why Allison should be president. I think I can make stream highlights again. Let me tell you guys, appreciation moment for VideoFX Live. Oh, let me tell you something. They have a lot of glitches, but no matter how many, if you tell them, they'll fix it in sonic speed. It's amazing. They fixed their glitch, and I think I'll be able to. Okay, I'm gonna say this. My old stream where I pole danced out of anger, as much as I want to like have that, it was summer and it was hot, so I wore like a tank top and extremely short shorts, and I don't know if I want to like. I'm worried that people will be like, "Yo, you be looking like Danielle Cohn. Like, why are you wearing so?" Like, I'm worried. Like, it was very hot. But no, not like it was like hot, like summer, like heat hot. That's what I was wearing. It's very awkward. This is the stream where I talk about all my awkward situations. I might just make it anyway because it's such a notable moment. Pole dancing out of anger. You know what? Screw it. It was short shorts. Those shorts are gone now. They're probably burning somewhere in Nantucket. So yeah, it's nice to reunite with people. I just wonder where all those people are now. Just talking to them like, you remember that time you made me cry? Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Okay. I just like wonder where all those people are now. I'm like tempted to look at old child abuse videos and find them and be like, yo, I was tripping like 3 years ago. I'm really sorry. This is really dumb and cringy. I wonder who they are. I wonder where. You know, you ever have fantasies about your friends moving next to you, or like you just find out that one of your friends is a certain person from the past? I'm just gonna have a pregnant can belly. What if I found out one of my friends was like, I am a virgin 69, which was someone on the internet? Oh man. That was where I first heard the word virgin for a while. The word virgin and virginity just reminded me of the person. I didn't even know what it meant at the time, so I just once I did like learn what it meant, it changed everything. But for a while, that's all I thought about when I heard that word. How sad is that? I didn't understand the username. Virgin oil. I just thought of like a video I want to make. What video was I thinking about earlier that I really loved? Oh, duh! It's the song that. Okay, the song in the title is "Little Girls," and I'm referring to like the 2014 Annie version. Screw boomers, okay? If you genuinely like the old versions better, that's fine. But like, I really like the 2014 version. It's really good. These are my ties. And watch as my ties become one. And now they're dating. I still feel like there's more to talk about. I'm gonna get water. I want water. Recently, I think a big thing was that I was thinking about my future. My future, I want to make things based on my LPS videos. I will be remembered for my LPS videos. That should be something I should be remembered for. And I just know that, like, there are going to be lots of fake fans. There's going to be lots of rumors. There's going to be drama. There's going to be heartbreak. I already know I'm probably not prepared for it, but here we go. YOLO. Right? This is my future. I'm a voice actor. going for stardom. I want to be a voice actor, director. I want to be known, but also, like, if I didn't have these experiences, I'd probably say I want to be famous. And now when I think about fame, not the best things come to mind. So, shoulder cramp right now. It's painful. Ow. Okay. Well, I think about that lately. Ow. But I'm worried because I know I'm gonna have to deal with that. Probably not, but I'll have to prepare eventually. And that song is just perfect to use for my event. Every word, the part using, it's like the shorter part. I don't know. I'm using the audio from like the video. I don't like the part where she says, "Please kill me, somebody kill me." I'm not saying. I'm asking. Like it's so out of place. Like it's supposed to be it's like a banger of a song, and then just that out of nowhere. Like it's funny or whatever, but when you're trying to listen to the song, which is a banger, it's like it ruins it. But yeah. Anyways, I'm using the parts like little girls everywhere I turn, I see them. It's like based on how I was back then because everywhere I went, like those people would follow me. And they'd like look at my channel and come all over the place and begging me to come back. They'd come on my streams. They would come on my streams. I watched those streams and all of a sudden my old self would just be saying, "Okay, if you want me to come back," and I'm like, "Oh shoot, someone's on the stream." And one of those people. Ugh. Sometimes I question that if I made it worse, I was the one making all the videos, but people weren't listening, so I felt, obligated to make videos. And then maybe I was like, even though people were just saying, "Please come back," maybe I was turning that into a bigger deal than it should have. But also, I don't have the energy to blame myself. I know for a fact I was trying to do something harmless. I was trying to leave a community, and they just weren't having it. So I mean, I'm massaging my armpit because my shoulder and armpit are cramping. Try massage your armpits. It's nice. Okay. It's whatever. I'm just doing it because it's in pain. Anyways. What was it? Oh, Squidster. For a long time, like on the Squidster, I think it might have been because of the fake fans drama, maybe just insecurities in general, I don't know. But, like a lot of that stuff. Is it normal to get distracted that easily? I don't. Even like as I was starting to do that, I couldn't stop myself, and I'm like, "Bro, you're getting distracted already." I must have some kind of, like, I don't know, man. Even my friends like, "Yo, do you have ADHD?" And I'm like, "I don't know, I haven't been diagnosed." I mean, maybe I'll talk to a counselor or something, be like, "Hey, can you like hook me up with a therapist? Not hook me up, but Okay. Okay, I don't want to spoil plans, but I want to talk about them. Okay, my mind is everywhere. Squidster. I am always insecure when I post videos there. Fun fact. Always. I'm like insecure about the videos, even if I like them, I always like triple check them before I post them because I'm worried maybe I messed something up. I'm a little sad that Squidster's dead now, but I know as I post content, it'll become more alive. I just need to finish my videos and I need more material. That's it. I just need people to know I'm alive. It's okay. Oh boy. I mean, I gotta learn one day to just accept life is changing. It's just not as easy as that. Not as easy as just do it. I'm gonna have to let the motivation come back naturally, and I might have to wait until spring. I mean, if that happens, that happens. I mean, that sucks, but I'm just very attached to how I used to be motivated all the time. 2015 was truly a good year, like a good year. I remember, starting middle school, very exciting, nerve-wracking. I remember sitting, it's so unfair. I remember sitting in class. How has that been? 5 years? What the frick? I never gave anyone permission to make it go by that fast. But whatever. It just happened that quick. Just all those years just passed. 2015 was 5 years ago. What the actual dude? Like, what the actual dude? I don't know. I just... 5 years, bruh? Oh my god. It's just when you remember these things and you put yourself in that place, it's like, yo, I was right there. What happened? It angers me. I was right there when I was working on that project. Flashback to when what was it? I would imagine 675 LPS Dachshund, 675, Savannah. I should watch LPS Popular this weekend or something. Memories. Oh, I was obsessed with LPS Popular, dude. Oh my god. Oh, whoo. I would imagine myself as Savannah or something while I was going throughout the school day. I would imagine my thoughts and everything. I remember that somehow. I'm remembering a lot of things lately. The next couple of streams are going to be me having crises, talking about my experiences, reflecting on my past because I can't let go of it. I'm a generally happy person. The big thing that's been affecting me lately is LPS. I'm hoping getting this out now hopefully make me feel a little bit better knowing I've gotten all this energy out to people. Knowing people aren't like that anymore. That experience will hang on to me for quite some time. But knowing, like, I'm in an LPS server. People have literally come to me and apologized for their actions. It's just, I can't remember, wait, which one were you? Like, because there were so many. The thing that made me so upset after all that is just how so many people were, like, I'm insecure to post that event because I'm scared people are going to say, they were little kids, right? Like, they were children, or it was a long time ago, or maybe they're young and they don't understand how, like, trauma works, and how it hangs on to you. But I'm worried, and I get insecure to post things on the Squidster. Even if I'm proud of them, I just get insecure. What if something's wrong with the video? Maybe people won't like it. When I post that event, I have so many plans for when I post that event. Like, I'm going to disable comments for a while. I hate first comments, especially on vet videos. I need to remember to put that in my blocked words. It's just, I don't know. And even like posting like memes, posting stuff on Reddit. I posted like a Burns X Smithers meme on the Simpsons subreddit. And someone in the comments said, "Don't post Nazis here." And I'm just like, did I do something wrong? Like, looking at all the posts, like, mine have just been, like, neglected, and I'm like, I probably did something wrong, or they're, like, hidden from the subreddit. I knew I shouldn't have posted them. Like, I'll just get deathly insecure, even about simple things like memes. That is disgusting. Pulling hair out of a brush. Oh my god, it's so clean. Holy crap. Look how beautiful this is. It's so clean. Okay. I need to, like, stop. I should have showered today. Welcome to me being a slob. How are y'all today? It's been 70 minutes. I don't know what I'm doing. crackhead hours. Stream highlights are gonna come back. One of them is in a 6-hour long stream. We're gonna do it. We can do it. We can do it, y'all. And I think it's gonna be one of those moments that I think I've talked about quite a few times on streams. Like, yo, guys, I want to be remembered for this. I want my streams to be remembered for that. You know, like Game Grumps Battle Kid. I'm sorry, I compare myself to them way too much lately. It's just because I like want to be like them. But like Game Grumps, like Battle Kid, like I want a stream highlight that will come soon. I want that to be like my Battle Kid moment, like because it is. It really is. I don't think anything has topped it. I don't know if anything ever will. And for those of you who know, I was playing Wario Land Shake It. Of course, it's Wario, and I jumped over the diamond. That is my only hint. 6-hour stream, very early stream, early on. Jumped over the diamond. Wario Land Shake It. That's it. Jumped over the diamond. Jumped over the diamond. Coming soon. Anyways, is that it? Have I truly released all my energy? Now I feel a little less weight. I know as soon as I end this, I'm going to remember something. But I think about the 70 minutes of me just getting it all out. I feel very nice now. I feel like maybe I'll be less attached to 2016, knowing times back then weren't as good. I just completely forgot about all that. I completely forgot. No rant about how school is tomorrow. Tomorrow's a B day, not looking forward to science. It's going to be boring. I don't know how I got a good grade on my history folder check. So many papers in there were not like filled out, and yet I got like most of the points, so whatever. Math was dumb today again. The same old math teachers. Just today he had us do go Matrix Illuminati style on our calculators, going all throughout, doing all these different things. Like, it's not even worth it. Why? It was so difficult and tedious, and it was outrageous. I'm getting tired. It's time for me to relax, jam to Gorillas, reflect on all this. I mean, after letting all that out, I have to remember, this feeling might not last. I can't get my hopes up, but looking at this right now, I feel better about LPS in general. For years, thinking about LPS, even if I wanted to make a video, the back of my head has always, and it might always stay that way, I don't know. There's a feeling in the back of my head of pressure. Pressure is the worst thing for me because of that whole experience. Even an innocent, can you make this video, will scare me. Any child, saying, can you make this or something, scares me. Because if I say no, what will happen? But this is the start of the healing process, y'all. Now I want to make an OPS video. The thing is, it's so difficult, because tomorrow I might be like, oh, I really want to make an OPS video when I get home. Just kind of what I did today, but then once I got home, I was slowly kind of getting angry at myself for not filming my Christmas video. And soon, right now, I'm going to test to see, there's a clicking noise when I film. I'm going to see if once I export it to my editor, does the clicking noise go away? I want to find out. If it doesn't, VideoFX Live got another problem to work out, but it's okay because they listen to feedback almost instantly. It's amazing. They truly care about their customers after so many years. They had a lot less glitches back in the day. Back in the day, oh god, I did not even mean to sound like a boomer. I remember, you know what, right after this, I'm going to contact my friend again, who got me into OPS. I miss her a lot. I'm going to talk to her. How you been doing? I remember the first video we made, Dotley. I found out about really early inside joke that we made. We were the perfect friends. I want to see her again. Now I'm going to get sad. Maybe I think she's one of the main reasons that I've been sad. Her moving away, that was the start of everything, of my whole life just going. I would like to talk to her again. Be like, how you been? How's your classes? What are you into? You know, you in any fandoms? Because now we're growing up. I don't think she's really in LPS anymore, which is a little sad, but heck. No. Just crazy. Looking back. I still don't have Lauren back, my dear. It's very sudden, very out of the blue, but just an observation. Sometimes I think about these, and I think about, I can't believe, like, I've had this for so many years. Her top stripe is fading, which scares me. Every time I touch her, it feels like she's melting. It stresses me out. I've been like that with LPS lately. But every time I touch them, like I looked at like a literal minute of a video, of an LPS video earlier, and I'm like, oh my god, do I miss that? Like, I want to do that again. I want to, like, and I always think I want to go back to those days. 2016, I immediately think of that. I automatically associate it with that. And, like, I don't know why. It might just be because that was the most recent time that I was, like, really motivated all the time to make videos. I'm ready. I'm ready to go back into it. I wanna get this on the road. I remember me and my friend made this story about a family, big family. Oh, what was that joke? Was that like where it got like cut off or something? Oh yeah, my friend. We were filming like a little video. We weren't even planning to post them. We just made them just because. And we like made it like she actually said, "All right, everybody," instead of everyone or everybody. She said, "All right, everybody." Oh my god. I wonder if I could tell that to her and she'll understand it. Oh my god, dude. Crazy stuff. I should check her channel, see if she's done anything on there. Just see what we can do. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Okay, been a rough day, but we're gonna get better, man. Talk softball, Maine to San Diego, talk softball. I like The Simpsons. I'm gonna my homework tonight instead of actual homework. How about memorize lyrics of Simpsons parodies? Hello, Grandpa, my old friend. I want to talk about The Simpsons now. Oh my goodness. It's too much energy in this head. Especially for considering you should go to bed in like 10 minutes or something. Too much energy. I'm going to memorize the lyrics of a bunch of songs so that I can sing along to them when I'm listening to them from now on. So I'd be like, too many Jews out tonight. Watch Racist Bassist Game Grumps. Watch Game Grumps, please. Just please. Watch the Pinocchio beatboxing, please. This is what I was going to talk about earlier. So I want to make videos where it's like, so basically this episode of The Simpsons, and I'm going to like mash together a bunch of weird audio, mostly Game Grumps audio, and like make like an episode with it, like kind of like parody the episode a little bit, just mash episode, like different like audio that I find together, and make something out of it. I actually have a lot of play. Through this, I've realized there's so many SpongeBob clips. They're so accurate to Simpsons episodes. It's laughable, dude. It's amazing. Like, whenever I think of Mountain of Madness, we were like, I mean, you'd have to watch The Simpsons to understand it. But Mountain of Madness, they all had to get to a cabin. Burns and Homer get there first. Smithers is left behind all alone to walk up alone. And Bart and Lisa are with him, coming with him to the top of the mountain. All I can think of, is like the pizza delivery episode. And they're just like walking behind him, messing around the Krusty Krab pizza. Like it just completely reminds me of it for some reason. It always makes me think of it also just for some reason reminds me of Aaron, from Game Grumps. So they're playing find the difference between the two photos or something. No, this is just references, just laughing at stuff. But they're just talking, just like singing while Dan's like getting passionately frustrated. I realized SpongeBob's hat was backwards when he sang. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, he's ham and cheese sandwiches for on Thanksgiving. Me likes to cook food for his family. Oh, watch Game Grumps, please. Watch Game Grumps compilations. It's a good place to start. Watch The Grumps. That's their other channel where they do real life stuff. They changed it. They changed the bread. Why was there a watermelon bowl? I love it. Love it a lot. But as you can tell, feeling a lot better, and I slowly release all this energy. Feel a lot less stressed now in a way. Passionate. Probably start the day tomorrow. Going back to square one, because you know that's how my brain works. I think it's time to end this. 82 minutes. Longest stream in a while, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have we done a 90-minute stream lately? All I know, we can't go back to like 4-hour streams. I wish we could, but just... I can't do that anymore. But I don't know how I'm going to charge my phone tomorrow. I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. and just sneak in and plug my phone in. I don't know. Well, see ya later. I think, am I ready to end it? Okay. I'm ready. Have yourselves a good night. And yes, let's all remember to be crackheads together.